Hello and welcome to the Audio Dad Chronicles. I'm Shale, and today we're taking a peek under the hood of Jinjer's live session for the song Pisces. This will be a Deconstructed edition. So after many requests, we're finally getting a chance to peek under the hood of Pisces by Jinjer. This is the live session. Now, for starters, for disclaimer, this is not truly a live song. They are in the studio. They are recreating a moment in their life and what it would have been like to record it. But in actuality, the audio that we're hearing is a studio recording. It is slightly different from the actual album release in a few different ways. In particular, the vocals are more stripped back and done in a single take variety. It is not layered with multi-tracking effects, but it is also not actually truthfully the band in the studio doing this live in front of us. Just for some of you to know that. I have heard it thrown out there before that some people believe this to be a truly live session. That is not actually the case. So let's just be clear on that one up front. We do know what we're getting into here. And for those that don't know what they're getting into here, this is going to be a deconstruction edition. That's where we take a song and we separate it into the individual stems, the isolated tracks of all of the instruments and the singer, and we peek under the hood and listen to them on their own. So we're going to get into that pretty quickly here. So let's just not waste any more time. We're going to move on over. Okay, so here we are. We've got everything loaded up into our DAW, our digital audio workstation, which in my case is Logic Pro for those that are wondering. And we have the vocals, guitar, bass, and drums all queued up and ready to go. And in front of me, just off camera, I've got a MIDI controller, a device that lets you push buttons and isolate the individual instruments. And with that, we'll be able to listen to the individualized instruments as we go through this all. So let's just go straight into this, shall we?
Suffering with smile, I drew a different reality with unconditional loyalty. Ego hard, they can be big 'cause I'm selfless.
So before we get too far into this, let's just back this on up. And we did get some individual guitar at the beginning, so we're not going to give that a listen to. We're going to hold off on the guitar until it goes heavier later on in the song. Because yes, disclaimer, I have heard this song. In fact, I have heard this exact specific reason. One of the reasons why I chose to go straight into this. Normally, if I have not heard the song, but I know I want to do a deconstruction to it, because it's been requested or whatever it may be, I will do a first reaction, then back up, deconstruct it, and tear it apart from there. But because I've heard the song already, we're just going to go right into it. And for those that are interested in these deconstructions and want to see more of them, there is a playlist up there that you can check out. I got a lot more of them on my YouTube channel, so you can go ahead on over there. And if you really like what I do here and you want to support the channel more, you're more than welcome to go to my Buy Me a Coffee page. Over there you can leave a tip to say thank you and to continue to support the work. You can sponsor videos. You can even sponsor deconstructions like this. So if you've got a band of your own or an artist that I haven't covered or haven't covered a song you want to hear, you can go on over there and make a request. And if you do like what I do with these deconstructions, but you want to do it yourself, maybe I skipped a part, maybe I didn't listen to an isolated section that you really dug and you were hoping to hear, you can go on over to my Patreon page. Over there, all the stems from all of my deconstructions are available for free. They are usually uploaded to the Patreon page about 2 to 3 days after that the deconstruction video goes live on the YouTube channel. So go look for them over there and you can download them for free. And if you do like this type of a thing and you want to do one of your own, you can. Over on Patreon, again for free, I have made a tutorial video. Look for the song Stupid Much by the Skinner Brothers. Over on that song, I teach you how I do this, how to separate the stems, how to listen to the individual instruments, and I use all free tools. Sure, I've got some software here that you may not have and don't want to invest in, but I made a specific point of using all free stuff for that particular video to teach you how to do it as well. And of course, the videos are free, so head on over there. And hey, while you're at it, if you want to sign up for one of the paid tiers, it'd be greatly appreciated. All the money raised on Patreon and Buy Me a Coffee goes right back into the channel to keep the lights on. Always appreciate it. But enough talk. Let's isolate Tatiana's vocals and give that section a bit of a listen.
Step forward and meeting your sunrise, a coward. It's shivering inside today. I'll be a friend of mine who swallows suffering with smile. I drew a different reality with unconditional loyalty. Ego hardly can be picked 'cause I'm selfless.
And that right there is a perfect example of one of those opportunities where when you isolate the vocals, you can hear that it is double tracked. It might just be a studio effect that they utilize to double, but to my ear, it did sound like it was just slightly different on each ear, implying that it is actually two different takes that were stacked and layered. Again, probably done in the studio, but you don't always pick that up when you listen to it once through, but here with these isolations, you can really hear it a lot better. Just like the breathing. Those subtle little T's that really add that humanity into it as far as I hear it. Come in the breaths, the breathing, the little moments that make it natural and show you that these are people behind this that are doing it. And they have to breathe in between notes. And you can hear it when they're really more isolated like this. So since this section here shows, as we know, there is no singing, why don't we cue up the drums? We'll let the drums go a little bit. You can just kind of hear that lead up. And of course the guitar. Very simple, straightforward bass. Oh. Oh, how dare I, how dare I. We're letting that part play out without hearing Tatiana. Let's back that up and do that again, shall we? Virgin innocence. One being brings life, and all the rest for death. Still armor belies. Virgin innocence. One being brings life, and all the rest for death. And here's another moment. You can hear the heavy guitar ringing out while the clean guitar plays through. You can't do that in the real world, not in one take.
No promises I ever give. Don't rely on me and I won't deceive.
So we're going to take a quick moment here to cue up the bass. Now, as much as I love the bass line in this, and he truly does at times utilize this two-handed tapping technique, something that I've strived to do in songs in the past and have really struggled to make it fit, he seems to really make it work. Now, I do believe I just heard that on this section here, we're going to see him doing it, but in actuality, in the original studio recording, he wasn't. So you're going to see him hit extra notes and we're not going to hear it. And again, it's not my intention to make it seem like it's deceptive. The way he performed it live in this particular session, I'm sure, is a better reflection of how he was playing at that time, or maybe still to this day. But in the original studio recording, maybe that part wasn't quite written in that manner to be developed in the way that he does it, we'll say, now. And we will hear it where he's only hitting the low notes, but he's not hitting those higher notes. They're not actually there in the original studio recording. Just shows that this is, in fact, done at different times, for what that's worth. But I love the way he plays this song these days. You see, he's hitting these notes, but we're not hearing them.
You can't tell when I wave my fin and shake my tail. I grew a different normality with unblameable morality. Hooks and nets are there for me, but I'm skittish.
Blaze, virgin innocence, 1 billion brings life, with all the wrath for death. Skill armor, blaze, virgin innocence, 1 billion brings life, with all the wrath for death.
Neptune's child, shivering and
Always like the drums this section. Just simple, keep in the groove.
cherish his life to the underworld. Met me flashing when the winter cries.
Voices swimming through the river, hold their life against the stream.
Searching for the hook to catch on and see the sun beam.
Suffocating painful tortures, long-cutting tables of callous men. Under a knife of phantom butchers, emeralds are whipped away. Emeralds are whipped away. Emeralds are whipped away. Emeralds are whipped away.
And there it is. Just a little peek under the hood of what is going on in this song, looking at it from a couple of different perspectives as we go. And like I said earlier on, if you really dug that and you want to check it out, do head on over to that Patreon page. You can download these tracks in a couple of days from the time I upload this and check them out yourself, or do the tutorial and learn how I do it and play with this song or any other song that you want. I thank you all for coming along on the ride on this one. I hope to see you all again. Peace, love, and empathy to you all. Good night.